What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. The SEC acknowledges filing for Grayscale's spot Cardano ETF. This is great news, guys. The SEC released an official document today. Everything's linked below. And in that acknowledgement, which we're still waiting for approval, they also said that Cardano is decentralized and does not require governmental authorities or financial institution intermediaries to create, transmit, or determine the value. Multiple times they said that Cardano is decentralized, very well written document. This is super bullish. And it continues. The SEC ends its investigation into Robinhood. This good news comes after Robinhood, if you guys recall, with over 11 million monthly users, relisted Cardano ADA back in November 2024. Super good stuff, guys. They ended the stuff against OpenSea. They're taking back their litigation against Coinbase. This new SEC is fantastic. LCX, Europe's leading regulated crypto exchange, says more Cardano tokens are coming this week to LCX, plus some hidden gems that are sure to surprise you. Very good. Great to see some more Cardano native token support. And Rosen Bridge, the highly anticipated BNB Chain integration, is complete, enabling seamless cross-chain between Bitcoin, Cardano, Ergo, and Ethereum. And this is great for the wrapped assets because now they're uplifted and you can send assets between these 5 networks. They're also working on Dogecoin and many more. So really nice to see this integration go live. Altcoin Daily says do not sleep on ADA in 2025. The growing Bitcoin Cardano connection is beginning to come alive. Let's delve a little deeper into that, but Alex Becker, hate him or love him, massive audience. He says I'm up a monster amount on Cardano, Ethereum, and Bittensor, highlighting the different areas where he was buying the dips. So it's just great. With a big audience, when he shines some positive light on Cardano, I will take that. Let's try to be grateful for that. Cardano ADA developers, according to TapTools, pushed over 4,700 commits in the past 7 days, one of the highest activity levels in crypto. This is fantastic. I really like the metrics being released by TapTools. We have some pretty base developers. Charles Hoskinson says the biggest area of growth for TVL and value is going to be Bitcoin DeFi. We're working with Fairgate on BitVMX, where we have a virtual machine with RISC-V that runs on Bitcoin and Cardano. That's amazing when we think about the potential there. $2 trillion of assets are waking up. Also, we'll showcase a DeFi demo at Bitcoin 2025 in May. Let me know if you guys are going to attend. I might go. We're adding Bitcoin support to Lace Wallet. You'll be able to just click a button and turn on DeFi mode, and suddenly you can use your Bitcoin in Cardano DApps for DeFi, yield, lending, and much more. There's $20 trillion in real-world assets to bring into crypto, says Charles. If the US Congress passes a stablecoin bill, you'll have Apple, Google, and Microsoft holding them. Private smart contracts will bridge those systems together. So again, we're seeing the importance with multi-resource consensus, but in particular, private smart contracts, identity with Midnight are going to play a key role. Charles says Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana can extend to Midnight to add private smart contracts and identity, a hybrid DApp model. It doesn't feel like you left that ecosystem. Midnight is pioneering a very symbiotic layer 2 with multi-resource consensus. If you guys recall back to the whiteboard days, we did see Charles highlight that there's also going to be the ability for validators on other networks to participate. They can help strengthen the security. It can be a win-win for both parties. So really liking this strategy with partner chains and everything. Charles says a lot of people will use Cardano because it's a trusted space. Up 24/7 for 7 years. It's really cheap to use. It's getting increasingly easier to use and has on-chain governance. A safe space for bridging cryptos. Cardano has a lot of great people. I agree. Charles says the design requirement for Ouroboros Leios was to keep the decentralization of consensus as measured by EDI the same or better and get high scalability. I don't see any other cryptocurrency project taking it that seriously. And speaking of Leios, team over at IOG, great post by Nicholas. Leios monthly call announcement, Wednesday, February 26th, 2 p.m. UTC. And it's going to go live also on YouTube. So Google Meet's IOG YouTube channel. We'll watch that and look for some highlights as well. Speaking of, Wednesday is going to be a stacked day. We also have Senator Cynthia Lummis saying tune in this Wednesday for the very first Digital Asset Subcommittee hearing. And very excited, guys, because we did see they're pushing for stablecoin legislation, but also that letter that was signed off by multiple senators eager to get some staking ETPs. So it's evident that senators, the administration in general, like altcoins, not just Bitcoin. Well, Bitcoin did fall under 92,000, and I know the market right now is plunging. But these are phases, guys. It's not like all of a sudden crypto is null and void because the price went down. So ADA right now, 6851. Let's take a look at top gainers, top losers right now. We'll jump to TradingView because Bitcoin dominance did surge. So, I mean, again, when I see like Hyperliquid down 24% 7-day, Pepe down 21.6, Chainlink down 20.2, as long as it's just the momentum of the market, it's okay. It'd be different if it was exclusive to just one project, which it's not. We see projects of all different types of categories, if you will, going down in price. And again, Cardano is not down that much, not in the 20s and 30s. So hopping over to TradingView, where Bitcoin dominance is actually surging right now, guys, 62%. And I think it's just that weariness. We need to see those catalysts. We need to see the Digital Asset Subcommittee hearing. We need to see stablecoin legislation. We need to see approval of these ETFs that have been acknowledged. All these things will signal on a psychological element, if you will, that crypto's here to stay, get the retail in, open the floodgates of liquidity. There's always going to be those moments in the cycles, and then the market will follow. So I just see this as an opportunity to scoop up some more ADA. I'm not buying right now yet. I'm trying to see if we do see something like this repeat again, going down to the 60 cents. So keep an eye out for the market. Let me know what you guys are doing. Are you DCA buying some more? Are you just watching? There's nothing wrong with just watching. Half the battle with crypto is just patience and observation and restraint and tenacity and stoicism. And often in these moments, it will really test your theory and your hypothesis. But so far, hypothesis played out pretty well. You guys know that I've been saying buy ADA back at 30-cent levels. Been buying at 25 cent, 30 cent. And so, yeah, it pays off. But often you got to just be patient a little bit. It's not linear on the way up. But I do think that the future is very bright. It's going to be very interesting to see what goes on at this Digital Asset Subcommittee with Senator Tim Scott at the chair, who is a good personal friend of Charles. But also, I think this will also be really nice to see, which are almost back-to-back, depending on timing. It's going to be a nice Wednesday, to say the least. Other than that, guys, just going to continue to watch the market. Let's leave it at this of just do not sleep on ADA. I think that there's a lot of good going on. Public immutable blockchain that's safe and secure and resilient. 186 gigabyte, give or less, more or less when it comes to the size of the blockchain. It's not 300 terabytes. The decentralization, especially, I think it's been very refreshing to hear from the SEC this. And I think this gives us a breath of fresh air that not only Grayscale filed the ETF saying that, hey, institutional adoption is a thing, but also the fact that the SEC acknowledged, but also saying that we're decentralized. Now we just have to wait up. Be patient. Take risks according to your own risk tolerance. Let me know your price predictions, what you're most excited for, and smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.